So I started playing this game called Bake or Die, and the amount of people who are really bad at it, I really can't get over. So I'm just gonna create a solo lobby and kind of run through how you actually play this game because I don't know. I feel like the community is lacking on this, and it's actually a pretty fun game to play. So pretty much it starts off like this. This is kind of a little tutorial. You literally just pick up the zombies. You press, well, I guess I'm using a keyboard and mouse, so it's Q. Then you throw them in. It grinds up this meat. Why is it not letting me pick it up? Anyway, you throw the... Seriously? With the lag? That ruined that part. Anyway, so you throw the meat in there, and then you hold the button to activate it, and it bakes. Like, it makes a pie. And then you throw the pie on the conveyor belt. It bakes it. It takes a second. You can go open the door, and then you literally just take the pie and you put it on any of the shelves, and somebody comes and buys it, and you make money. And that's literally how simple this game is. And when you're done like your tutorial and stuff, you go into the first night. Now, how I like to do the nights is I like to just leave the door open. That way they're not breaking apart all the different windows. That way you have what's known as like a fatal funnel. So they're all going to just kind of walk in here this way. And so you can kill them all a lot easier. Now, obviously you don't want to take damage while you're doing this. But at the same time, you want to kill all the zombies. And in the first wave, or your first night, you're kind of going to be stuck using either a rolling pin, which is this thing, or like if you have the baker class, which I have, you'll have the cutting board. But basically that's pretty much it. Like, you're just going to kill these zombies in the night. And then when your night is over, it turns daytime. Anything that's not dead just burns in the daylight. And then you just want to go pick up all your zombies that you killed, throw them in the grinder, grab the meat, throw it in there. You can put up to 6 pieces of meat in to make a pie. You can't do any more than 6. The servers are lagging on this here tonight. But yeah, that's literally it. It's that simple. When you get enough money, and it doesn't really take very long at all to get it, you just go over to the gunsmith over here, and then you buy the guns that you want to buy. So like, once you get enough, you literally just take the revolver, you just throw it on the table, and you buy it. So I'll come back here when I have the money for it. But what you can do in the meantime is there are kind of some quests that you can do. There's some crafting in this, and what you need to do is you're going to need, the first one that you want to do is you want to unlock the auto turret blueprint. So you have to go over to this church, and you might have to clear a couple of the day zombies, like the ones that live in the buildings around here. Don't forget to pick up their bodies too, because you can make money from that. And all these things are crafting materials, so you can take those as well. You're going to want the crafting materials if you want to build the auto turrets. So here we go. You got a tank zombie and a couple of little zombies. And we're just going to kill these guys. And now the guy in the church is safe, and he gives you a blueprint. So you just go grab that, and that's the auto turret blueprint. And I'll show you guys how to add that as well. But along your way back home, go into these buildings, grab all the scraps along the way that you can, because you're going to want these for crafting at some point. So you're going to want to hit most of the buildings. But like, it's not that difficult of a game, and I feel like a lot of people aren't grasping the concept here. So I kind of wanted to just make a tutorial and see maybe this will help. I have no idea how popular this game is, but yeah, you just go up to this with your crafting supplies, and on a keyboard, I just hit Q to like throw them in it, and you do the same thing with your blueprint. You just throw it in, and then when you open the crafting, it's just there, and it tells you like you just need 10 pieces of metal to make it. It automatically comes with 200 bullets, and what I'm gonna do now is just throw these in really fast before the zombies get here. See if I can make a pie. Okay, I can make more pies. And like later on, you get these guys like vegetable zombies and stuff. And when you grind them up, like that's a carrot zombie, so you get a carrot and zombie meat, like the zombie meat, yeah. And you can make like a carrot pie and stuff with that. And pies with vegetables and stuff in it, you know, like they're worth more. So you definitely want to make the most of that. Um, what you can do is like you can grind these guys up, and if you want to make more money, like a bigger profit, then only make a pie with the carrots and no like zombie flesh, and that pie will actually be worth more. That's something that I've noticed. And later on, there's like blueberries and potatoes and all these things. But yeah, normally they're worth more. Like if it's a six, like part pie. And collect our zombies. Grab up all the meat. Everything stacks up to 12 in your inventory. So that's pretty convenient. And now we're just going to make those. Throw them in there. Take these pies. Throw them up there. And now once those sell, we'll have enough for that revolver. The ammo in your guns that you purchase is unlimited. Ooh, actually, why buy the revolver when we can just go straight to the semi-automatic? And yeah, all you gotta do is purchase it, and you pick it back up. Now it's in your inventory, you can use it. So I'm just gonna skip right to nighttime. I don't want this video to be like super long, so I'm just kind of showing you like the basic stuff. And I'm kind of hoping that, you know, more people get into this game, because it is pretty fun, but you do need to figure out the strategy for how to do it. And I really like this open door method, where they come in the door, and you know you can just kill them a lot quicker. It makes it like really easy when you set up auto turrets as well. Okay, so here we are. It's nighttime, day 4 or night 4, and just to show you guys the method I was talking about, is just standing. Like, just keep that door open here, and they're all gonna try and fall in here. And that auto turret just outside the door is gonna do like all the work. And the more auto turrets you put out here, the easier it gets. And the gunsmith, you're always gonna make enough money to buy ammo for your turrets, as long as you're, you know, taking the zombies and making the pies between each wave or every so many waves. And yeah, like this just works. You don't have to waste resources upgrading the windows and all that kind of stuff. You just let the turret do its thing. You come out, you just clean up after it, you know. It's really easy, if I'm being honest, and it doesn't really take much work. All you have to do is go and see the guy, you know, to get the auto turret. Like, you just got to go over to the church and save the guy, and it's literally just right across from here. So yeah, that's it. That's the strategy. I hope you guys like this video. You know, trying to keep it kind of short, so I figured I'd clip out like the in between of just gathering resources. Anyway, smash that subscribe button, give me a like, drop some comments, any questions. I'll try and answer it the best I can. And hopefully, you guys have a great time.